Okay, let's start with the first event that we have available with the new version, and it's gonna be, of course, Race Day. What is it called? Race Day Vintage, right? Where we get to win Alfa Romeo 155 V6 Ti. Right, and up to 33 gold, which we'll most likely spend to upgrade the car. So this, considering this is a race day event, that means you can get started on this event at any time until the 26th of March, Thursday, if you're on the Eastern Hemisphere. But if you're on the Western Hemisphere, like myself, it'll be 25th of March, Wednesday. So as long as you click on this screen and enter, you can go through and try to win this car, right? And I would assume it's 5-stage event. We'll check in and find out soon enough. Right, 5 stages, so it's gonna be 5 days. Now, unlike the legacy special events, you don't have to wait for each day, each stage to unlock after you complete a stage, because that is a thing in special events. Race day and track day events you can run through just like limited time series. So if you really want to, you can finish this all in one sitting. Just get your upgrades done quickly. Right, so stage 1, alright, it's gonna be at Nürburgring. Cool. And then looks like we'll be going over to Silverstone as well. But for this one, what we're gonna look into is, 5-day remaining, so we know it's gonna be a 5-day event. Once you start that, initiate the first, splash screen, right? So once you initiate it, you have to finish within 5 days. So just keep that in mind. Check your schedule. Find the day or two that you have more time to play. Then you can complete this pretty quickly, I'm sure. 4 goals looks like we're starting with. So if it's like, let's say the Grand Prix events kind of had this similar format where we were given 5 stages, and each stage featured 4 goals except for the last stage, which had 5. So that's what, 4, 16, and 21 goals. I mean, 21 goals can't be that difficult to run through in a single sitting, right? Anyway, at the beginning, skipping cost is just a mere 5 gold. Alright, so let's check out what kind of upgrade cost we're talking about here. The PR requirement, they say, is 54.6, and we're starting with the base PR of 37.9. So here we go. Let's put some upgrades on this car and find out how much these things cost on this car. So how many upgrades? So 28 upgrades total. And if this event runs like any other race day, track day events, I'd assume, and including limited time series, I'd assume the 21 upgrades total, 3 upgrades each category. First tier being all racing dollars, and second tier being all gold, and third tier being racing dollars again, right? That's the kind of the standard format they've been using. So let's find out. So starting with engine, we got 4-hour R&D racing dollar upgrades and 53,100. Okay, so drivetrain 49,400. So body's gonna be a little bit cheaper, 39,300. So averaging mid 40,000, like 45,000 about. Seems like 45,300 is suspension. Speaking of. And exhaust usually fairly comparable to suspension, so 44,800. All right, let's punch in these numbers here in my little calculator. And brakes 34,700. Brakes the cheapest, right? Even cheaper than body in this case. And tires and wheels, 41,600. So we combine all that. The first tier upgrade total cost is 308,200 racing dollars. And if we get it done, who's got time to wait 4 hours here? Not for this video. It's gonna bring our PR up from 37.9 up to 43.5, which is boost of 5.6 PR points. So, all right. To bring it up to 54.6, if we keep that up, we should be in the ballpark at least. All right, let's check out the second tier, the dreaded gold upgrades. Here we go. Yes, it is gold upgrade. Engine starts with 26 gold, and it does unlock the tier 3 racing dollar upgrade, which has 12-hour wait time. All right, so we'll come back for that, but let's go through the gold upgrades here. 26 was the engine, 25 is going to be the drivetrain, and same scenario, unlocking the next tier racing dollar upgrade. And the body is going to be 20 gold. So okay, so gold upgrades costing 20 range, so 140, 150 is what I'm expecting at this point, which is not too far off from my prediction. I mean, off in a cheaper direction, so that's good. I assumed it was gonna cost more than 100. I was thinking 160. I think is what I said in the update overview video that I posted the other day. So suspension 22 gold. All right, and then exhaust typically the same in terms of gold cost, and it is another 22 gold for exhaust. 2 more categories. Brakes 18, the cheapest one, and finally tires and wheels, another 20. So that all adds up to be just over 153. Right there. Gold reward is 33, isn't it? The kind of an odd number reward. So they basically want us to pay 120 gold to win this car, is what I'm assuming here. And that brings the PR up to 49. So that is a PR point boost of 5.5 from the tier 1 upgrades. So now we got the 14 upgrades on board. Now we gotta add another 5.6 to get up to 54.6. So let's see if these round up third tier racing dollar upgrades will deliver. So starting with the engine, it's 119,500 racing dollars, and these are taking 12 hours, so it takes a little bit longer. Drivetrain 111,200 racing dollars. Body 88,400. All right, and suspension is 102,000, and then exhaust 100,800. And last 2 categories, brakes 78,000, and tires and wheels is going to be 93,600. Now let's find out if this is gonna bring our PR up to 54.6, and right on the money. So yep, as expected, 3 upgrades across the board, 21 upgrades total for the cost of 153 gold, 33 of which you do get back, so net cost is 120 gold for the car that is worth 300 gold if you're to buy it outright. So as always, it's the cheapest way to win these cars, right? And then racing dollar upgrades, if you need the total on that one. So the first tier racing dollar upgrade total was 308,200, And the tier 3, the 12-hour ones that we just completed, the total was $693,500 racing dollars. So combine that together, you get $1,001,700. And it will take 16 hours. Right. So that is the upgrades that you're gonna need, assuming that they don't throw us any curveball with the PR requirement. So let's skip for now, as who's got time to actually go through this during the overview video, right? So at the beginning, of course, we don't have any PR requirement, so but I have a feeling before we reach the end of stage 1, we'll probably have a PR requirement that show up, so we would need some upgrades, right? But so far so good. 3 golds down, and really it's always the last one. Skipping cost has been doubled to 10 gold now, which is a good indicator that there's gonna be a PR requirement, and in this case it's 41.1, which is less than what you can do with racing dollar upgrades alone, right? Because that tier 1 racing dollar upgrades brings your PR up to 43.5, so 41.1 is definitely under that. So we can complete stage 1, which I'd hope has some gold rewards, but I'm not expecting much considering the total is 33. So we get 5,000 racing dollar reward and whopping 2 gold for completing the stage 1 with essentially racing dollar upgrades only. So that's like trading 308,200 racing dollars for 2 gold. Will you do it? I would do it. I'd take that, even if you decide not to run all the way through. Speaking of running all the way through, are we still at Nürburgring? This definitely does not look like Silverstone. So let's see. Skipping cost for stage 2, we're still starting at 10 gold, so I'm assuming we're still at the 41.1 PR requirement, and we are still at Nürburgring. Alright, so let's skip, see how far we can go if you only have racing dollar upgrades only. Alright, so stage 2, goal 2, still 41.1. Skip that one. Alright. And stage 2, goal 3, still 41.1. So we're still good. And we're still at Nürburgring, as you would expect. And ooh, look at that. Skipping cost has been bumped up to now 15 gold. And the PR requirement is 44.2. So yeah, that's obviously a greater number than 43.5, which is what you will get with racing dollar upgrades only. So in order to get through the stage 2, it seems like you're gonna have to spend gold, and none of the gold upgrades are, you know, less than what you win. Let's find out how much you win for completing the stage 2. It's gonna be pretty dismal. 10,000 racing dollar upgrade, racing dollars, and 4 gold. So yeah, we don't have 4 gold upgrades in this on this car. So if you are going through tier 2 or stage 2, obviously you're in it to win it. But if you don't want to go all the way, you can complete the tier 1 or stage 1 with the tier 1 upgrades alone. So alright, and looks like stage 3, that still looks like the same background. Historia in motion. And we got Ahmed. Alright. It sounded like we're heading over to Silverstone. Alright, another stage with 4 goals. Yeah, it is Silverstone. And now the PR requirement 44.2. So that's gonna last, I would assume, till the goal 3 of stage 3 and the goal 4 in order to complete the stage 3. I'd assume that we're gonna need more upgrades. We'll confirm So still 44.2 for goal 2. And goal 3 should be the same. Right. And indeed it is 44.2. Let's skip that one. And find out where we end up with the goal 4. Skipping cost up by another 5 gold, 20 gold now to skip, and the PR requirement is 48.1. So good news is that is if you haven't gotten those tier 3 upgrades done yet, obviously you can still complete this stage. Wow, it's a 10 lapper. It's a national circuit though, so shouldn't take too long. And then what do we get for completing stage 3? Last one was 4 gold. Alright, 15,000 racing dollars and 5 gold. So yeah, all the total is 33, as I said. There's not much to divide into, you know. If you divide 33 into 5 pieces, that's a pretty small number to start with. So yeah. So anyway, that is the end of stage 3. Stage 4, it's another 4 goal stage as anticipated, and 48.1 PR requirement. Let's skip through here. And obviously if you skip entirety of stage 3, 4, 5, that's gonna be closer to like almost 200 gold to skip. So definitely not worth skipping. You're not saving anything by skipping these goals. And then yeah, the next goal here still 48.1, 20 gold to skip, so let's do just that. And goal 3, still 48.1 is the PR requirement as you anticipate here. And then final goal will have a PR bump, skipping cost up to 30 gold. And now it's up to 51.4, so yeah, you're gonna need some of those tier 3 racing dollar upgrades done by this point. But that's what you would expect, right? You're at the second to last, the penultimate stage, and we get 20,000 racing dollars for that, and 8 gold for tier 4 completion or stage 4 completion. Right. So then the final stage, stage 5, race for the ages. Right. So do we have 5 goals? Yes, we do. So final stage is gonna have extra goal, and we're starting with PR 51.4, just like the way we ended the last stage. Still at Silverstone. And if this is like the Grand Prix events, maybe we'll get a PR requirement bump in the second to last goal. So let's find out. Still 51.4. Alright, we'll skip that. And then on to goal 3. Oh, that sounds like we're gonna have some interesting competitors here. Anyway, yeah, goal 3 still 51.4. And then let's find out if the goal 4 is going to have a PR requirement bump. It looks like it does, because skipping costs just jumped up to 80 gold now. And yep, 54.6. That is the final PR requirement. So before you reach the very end, you're gonna need all those upgrades completed. And then the last goal should have the same number of same amount of the same PR requirement. Right, so yep, it does. So there you go, 80 gold to skip, and final PR requirement is Same for last 2 goals in the final stage. And of course, upon completing it, the gold reward for the last stage is gonna be, well, first 50,000 racing dollars, and then the gold reward will be 14 gold. So 2 digits, I know. And then of course the big reward is winning the car that is worth 300 gold. So there you go. Looks like a nice little car. Right, so yada yada yada. So that is the quick overview of the race day event featuring this nice Alfa Romeo 155 V6 Ti. So yeah, hopefully you guys found the information here useful, and share, subscribe, like, you know what to do. Alright, so thanks for watching, and in the next video I guess I'll actually try to make my way through here, so stay tuned for that. But for now, over and out.